To line, small field now, flags up and they off and racing from that 1600 metre marker. English Primrose, one of the first to respond, up there by a length and a bit. In second is Oyster King alongside Parker Getrix. On the inside with the blue cappers in third, Taraiti's trying to muster a position. Two shades of blue is Barmaid, about 5 lengths off them, and Big City Girl is at the back end of the field, and I would say that's about 6 lengths off them. So they head up towards the last 1,000 metres, and it's English Primrose who's in front by a length and a bit. In second is Oyster King. Then comes Parker Getrix, a stable companion on the inside. Barmaid behind that one. Then comes Big City Girl, and Taraiti's out back as they head up the lane and they go past the last 900 metres. It's English Primrose and Dennis Schwarz by a length and a bit. In second is Oyster King. Parker Getrix behind that. Barmaid. Then comes Big City Girl and Taraiti's out back as they run up towards the last 600. So English Primrose been given every chance. In front, goes on by length and a bit. Oyster King in second. Parker Getrix, Big City Girl, Barmaid and Taraiti. So English Primrose for now's got the field off the bit. In second is Oyster King. Big City Girl on the inside, Barmaid and then Parker Getrix. But English Primrose is still in a galloping mood by length and a bit. In second is Oyster King, Big City Girl. English Primrose by length, Big City Girl. Oyster King's in third, but English Primrose now goes again from Big City Girl. Oyster King behind that one, but English Primrose showing heart. English Primrose got to the lead. English Primrose beats Big City Girl. Third goes to Oyster King. Behind them, Barmaid, Parker Getrix, and a long way back to Taraiti. All right, you can see in front, English Primrose, the red sleeves, the red cap. Well done to Keith Waterston, of course to Gail as well. Sure they'll be tuned in and watching. As this one goes to the front, there was no real speed on, and a very good front-running display from this horse, the 4-year-old Chestnut filly. Congratulations to Lucky Udalakis. Well done to Dennis as we hand you back to the studio.
Well, had we have waited for another 5 minutes, we might have had a field of 3. They were scratching horses left, right, and the centre at the start, but we ended up with a good run race and a nice strong gallop up front, set by Dennis on English Primrose, and well done. Because when you'd said to me earlier on, you said, you know, sometimes you look at the computer form, you see jockey and horse, but of course you're a late jockey change, so you don't see that you actually rode the only win that this horse has had in its very first start. Yes, no,
like I said, she was very green that time. The instructions was to maybe get 1-2 to follow, and she just came out so well, and I said, well, maybe it's the right thing just to keep her in a comfortable galloping spot, and she was there easy. She hung on nicely till the line, and yeah, it was a win full of merit.
Yeah, you had the weight on your side too, because you had the other filly that was chasing home on your inside was also drawn pretty, weighted lowly. So you went away. I mean, it wasn't the strongest field in the book, but you've done the job.
No, definitely. It was definitely a field that she had a winning chance in. And a lot of the jockeys down to the start, they said they actually liked her, yeah. And gave me a little bit more confidence when I did go to the front and I dictated so easily. Yeah, and I also, she gave it to me, and I have to say big thanks to Mr. Udalakis and Mr. Waterston for the opportunity.
Not a bad game, this. It's an easy game for you.
Yeah, no, things are going really well, along nicely, and I can't appreciate it enough. And yeah, just thanks to all the owners and trainers giving me the opportunities. Obviously, we can't do it without them, and yeah, it's nice sitting on the winning horses.
Okay, congratulations, Dennis. Well done with your double.
Thank you so much.
Okay, we've got Lucky Udalakis coming in now. Well, it's obviously dropped quite a bit in the handicap. I was speaking, obviously the field was a lot bigger when we opened the race card, but my contemporaries, Messrs. Cooper and Andrews, both said to me, Nico, this was going to win today, and they caught me out of my ground, but they were right.
Nico, as you said, as you can see, it's dropped to 54. I don't keep horses to drop to 54.
Yes.
I mean, from a 79 to 54, it doesn't run a place in a year plus. Yeah. She won first time out, as you said, very green. She did what she brought to the racecourse, what she did at home, and it all worked. And I thought, wow, here we go. I've got a proper horse here. And it hasn't run another place for another year and a half. But the only reason, she must say thank you to her father, Keith, and Gail. I mean, they've given her every chance. If you come here in the morning and watch this filly work, You'd swear you're watching a Group 1 horse work.
Really, yeah.
She just can toy with anything she works with. And we've tried all different things, the rest. And yeah, I mean, every time it runs, you just got to say to yourself, imagine it just brings its morning work, it can win. I mean, she's running other weak fields as well, but hasn't even featured. That's why I just said to him, just bounce, you got the draw, just get up there. Just don't give your position away. And when she was in front, it wasn't ideal. I didn't really want her to be in front. I thought she might want to follow, but I thought, doesn't matter, let her keep going. And had she not done what she did today, tomorrow she was on her way to the poly track.
So she gets a lifeline, though, with you now, and get another chance or two.
Yeah, we will. I'll discuss it with Keith. And like I said to him, I said, well, I'll send him videos. I don't know how many videos of her working with proper horses, going half pace next to them. So I just said to him, look, we'll
This
give
wasn't the infamous video that was doing the rounds with Craig Zaki on that video that one day.
No. This is I'm talking about now recently. That's why she's got to. I mean, horses made at 54. Horses don't deserve 3 and 4 months breaks. Either bad or they must go. But this one is not bad in the morning. So anyway, so well done to Keith and Gal. And yeah, I suppose she's got a stay of execution. We'll give it another crack. And, you know, even to me, it just tells me she probably, I don't know, she's almost bred to go 2,000. So, but she's never given me the...
Well, she's staying with you now, so it's...
Well, we'll see. I'll discuss it with Keith and Gal. I'm just so glad. I mean, they've had a terrible run, you know, since since things were in pear shape with Mr. Flood. And, yeah, they got one, he's got 1 or 2 nice young ones now. And, yeah, I'm told Natalie, I'll make it a point. I will get that oak back on this balcony.
Screaming them out.
No matter what. Yeah, him and Gal will get them back on this balcony.
I want to see them here again soon because they're great for the party too.
No, 100%. Look, it's hard work because, you know, you got to wake up tomorrow. But I will get them back on this balcony.
Anything else from your side?
I've got Lucy English running. You know, it's her first time back from a throat op. So basically, we just want to see how it all went. And at fell in 8th, Alabama Anna. Look, they banged her. You know, she went up high. She beat mediocre fields in the middle of winter, and they just hammered her. And also, I'm not convinced she enjoys this soft going. But you know what? She's fit and healthy, and we'll see how she goes.
Well done, Lux.
Thanks.
Excellent stuff from Lucky Odalarkus there with the winner here, English Primrose, for one of my favourite couples in horse racing, Keith and Gail Waterston. Well done to you. I know they stay not too far from the racetrack here, and they will be celebrating English Primrose victory to beat Big City Girl and Oyster King, turning another useful effort today to finish back in 3rd. Next up, we'll go on to race number 6.